Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Happy Saturday to you. How's the audio? I just replugged in my mic. Good morning and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, September the 20th. Be with you. Fall is in the air. Fall officially begins, I think, tomorrow. Like I've mentioned a number of times, I live in the forest. And the leaves are turning. The foliage, like Jim Gaffigan said, the foliage is turning. Oh, I had a poll up on my channel many moons ago, and in that poll, it was what is your favorite season? And overwhelmingly, fall won the poll. Let me go see if I can find this poll for you guys. I'll go find it and I'll put it up on the screen for you. I don't know what's wrong with you who voted for fall, but actually 49% here. I'll share my screen with you guys so you can see that I'm not just making this up. I don't know what's wrong with you, whoever voted for this. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. There's the poll. That's the poll. This poll was 1 month ago today. These are pictures that I actually took. Can you believe that? I know what you're thinking. Holy smokes, this guy's a great photographer. Oh my goodness, look at that. So summer came in at 24%, spring 18%. Nobody likes winter, and 49% like the fall. I highly disagree. You know, this is what fall feels like to me where I live, because this is my actual backyard. I created a trail. That is 3 feet of snowbank going around there. I created a trail for my husky. He couldn't pee or do his business. And you know what fall is to me? Fall is the beginning of death, which is winter. And winter up here goes from like December till realistically end of March. Sometimes we get snow in April, but that's like fake snow. So yeah, fall, no thank you. No thank you. Although it does get really nice looking here. It's hiking season. We're going to go for a huge hike tomorrow. Went for one last week. It was great. We we went on this trail. It was closed. The trail was closed. That's how bad it was. We went on this trail. Went with my parents. They're seniors. And my kid and my other half and I, and we made it about 2.5 kilometers out, up and down. No problem for my dad, my other half and I, but my mom and my kid were like, we're toast. We're tapping it right here. So they sat down on a nice, soft, cushy moss while we kept going for another 1.5 kilometers, and then we came back and picked them up and like physically picked them up and walked back. But anyways, my dad, my other half, and I are going to go do it tomorrow. The whole trail's 7 kilometers. We're going to park one car on one end, another car on the other end, and we're gonna go back and walk the whole trail. Should be good times. We'll see if we see any wilderness out there. Maybe we'll see some moose. Last week we saw a lot of frogs, and yeah, it was good. Actually, I'll pull up a picture of it. Bear with me here. Where was it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I had some funny times. I like to embarrass my my mom and say like, "What up, gang?" Stuff like that, because she thinks I'm going live. Here we go. You see that? That's where we hiked last week. So this is like a 1.5 foot bridge that we kind of tiptoed across. So yeah, that should be a good time had by us. Should be pretty exhausting, but it's good for us, right? Good for us to get out there, touch grass, feel that fresh air. What's up? Just going through the chat here. Knoxville in the house. How you doing? Wolf's in the house. How you doing? You've made it right at the beginning, Wolf. Kevin Mendoza. High five, buddy. Long time no talk. Hope you're doing great. Probably going to work. Oh, let's go, more sugar. Morning, Abel. Abel? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, no, Wolf. Can't do it. Ben L's in the house. What's up, Ben? How you doing? Hope you're great. Summer? Me too. I'm a summer guy. Oh, and you know what I'm talking about, more sugar. I think you're Canadian. Where do you live? What's your exact address? No, I'm just kidding. What area do you live in? Clive's in the house. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great. Have a good Saturday, buddy. Yeah, the September month has been incredible. It was supposed to rain today. Actually, that's another thing I'm going to do today is go out and hammer some posts into the ground and just get some clear plastic over top of my tomatoes. I'm also going to cut the tops off the tomatoes to signal to them that the season is over. Start ripening these tomatoes up. Chicago? Oh, yeah. Oh, you got the... Chicago's pretty intense because of Lake Michigan, right? Oof. Some of those drone videos over top of Lake Michigan and Chicago are pretty awesome in the winter. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Nikki? How you doing? Hope you're great. Kevin, do I like SDTY or QDTY? I like them, but not enough to invest in them, if that makes sense. Out of the two, SDTY should be more stable, but QDTY should pay more. And then out of the three, RDTY has paid the best and been the best out of the three so far. But as jobless claims continue to grow, RDTY might be the one that tanks the hardest out of the three of them, maybe, right? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you're in Ontario too? Oh, man. Somehow message me. Where in Ontario are you? But you know, well, I know, like I live in, I'm not going to tell you where I live. I live in Ontario. We get a lot of snow where I am, like a lot of snow. So there you go. Beautiful. You're in California, I think, Kev, right? California or Arizona, I forgot. Hey, what's up, Miles? How you doing? Hope you're good. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Yeah, chances in Ontario. Right on. We're going to talk about HHIS a little bit today, just kind of near the tail end of this live. Go Ontario. You know, there's like Toronto and like south, and then there's north of Toronto, north of like Newmarket. And that is a different world up there, that's for sure, in the winter. So actually, in the next couple of weeks, I have to go tune my snowblower up. Basically, just change the spark plug, change the oil, and I got this carburetor spray. Seems to do really well. Clean the gas out a little bit in that little section. I actually pull the plug, let the gas go into a can, and then spray it. And yeah, so we're gonna. I got to do that in the next couple of weeks. 6 degrees Celsius. Oh yeah. Oh. It was kind of the same this morning. It was freezing here as well. Yeah, nice. What's up, JD? How you doing? Welcome. We are talking the usual suspects: Hood, Hui, Coin, CONY, Mr. Misty, NVIDIA, HHIS, Granite, Rex, YieldMax. These are the tabs I have. I also have a new one up at the top on the top left there. We're going to watch a little video coming up here. It's getting some hype on the internet, and I want to take... some of the hype out of the sales and talk about it realistically. So we're going to talk about that today. Should be a good live. I hope so. Arizona. Yeah, I knew you're out west there, Kev. Under 100? Woo! That's great. Yeah, so fall is different for you, right? Up here, fall is like, it's the beginning of the end. I don't know if you guys go rewind back to my like mid-April videos. I was so much happier than I am right now. Oh, it so is. Yes, it is. Oh, and you know what, Ben? I forgot ulty. I definitely want to talk about that too. I'm going to plug it up here. Ulty. There we go. And I'm actually going to slide that over to the second thing we talked about today. Yeah, we'll talk about ulty as well for sure. Completely. I was going through my list of the ETFs that I have that I talk about here, and ulty wasn't on the list up there for some reason. So perfect. Good morning. Good morning. Drinking my coffee over here. My other half makes these oats, banana. There's 3 ingredients: oats, banana, and I think chocolate chip pancakes. Oh, but yeah, oats, banana, chocolate chip. That's what it is. And just doesn't do it for me, but it's good for me, so I think. And that's what I had for breakfast this morning. What'd you guys have for breakfast? Let me know in the chat. While you're doing that, I am just going to check out to make sure everything is looking good over here. What'd you guys have for breakfast? Let me know in the chat.
Oh, I'm glad I did this. Make sure my systems are set up. Whoa, we got it. We are looking good. Let me zoom out of this screen a little bit here. How are we doing on the likes, by the way? I know we just started. It says we got 35 people watching. Pretty impressive, you guys. You already hit 16 likes. That's very, very, very good. Thank you very much for doing that. 7 a.m. Oh, you're West Coaster, Ben. Nice. Clive's fasting. I am fastly eating. All right, I'm going to shut this music off. I want to watch a video. What's up, Eric? How you doing? Merman? Oh, nice. I remember Merman. You're like health and wealth royalty. Yeah, listen. Out of all the people, I remember you the most. You have supported the channel like crazy. Thank you so much for your support with the channel. I'm glad you're back. Hope you're doing okay over there. Yeah, really good to see you too. Nice, JD. I love it. Let me shut this music off for now, and we're gonna watch a little video out there in the world. And I'll try and hit the chat here a little bit while we're watching this video. Out there in the world, there's a new title coming around here that is being talked about on the internet quite a bit. It's QYLD. The claim is that they're going to pay out 2 times a week. But I want you to listen to the strategy. I want you to hear what they're saying about the strategy. So essentially, they are attempting to buy all of the stocks that are in the QQQs here, or the Nasdaq 100, and they're trying to buy these stocks. And I'll scroll through this as the video is going on, so you can see. I'll even zoom in just a little bit better for you. And they are attempting to buy them, but then do at the money covered calls. And instantly I think about, well, that's good for premiums, that's for sure, but it's not good for share growth at all. And what if those stocks go down? It's all downside, no upside, and just premiums coming to you. So I just don't necessarily see the strategy working long term, but we'll see how it goes. It's the QYLD. And I'll be in the chat as we go. I'm going to play this video for you guys. Can you give me a quick, let me know that it's working for you? And I'll rewind it. Can you hear it? Okay, can you guys hear that? No audio? Oh, no. Thank you very much. Let's figure that out here. Give me a second. This StreamYard does that to me sometimes. Settings. Edit mic settings? No. Bum, 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 bum. I even went in here before and messed with the settings. It does it to me on all of the earnings calls as well. It's just super fun. Super fun. Speaker. Boom, 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 boom. No. Da, 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 da. Speaker, yeah, should be here. Test. Yeah, good stuff. Default speaker, communication speaker. That's the one that's on. We'll rewind it. We'll rewind it after. Oh, what's this button? Oh, you know what? Try this. Give me the let me know. I'm gonna play it again in just a second here, okay? Can you hear that? What button did I just hit? Can you hear that? It's low? Oh, you're probably hearing it off my computer. We'll rewind. We'll rewind. You won't miss out on much here. My mic. Oh, I see what happened here. Goodness gracious. Give me a minute here. How's my audio? It's better?
We're doing it live. Going to silent. All right, I don't know if it's going to work. It's not going to work. I would recommend, if you want to look into this, check out globaletfs.com. I'll even put the link right in here, globaletfs.com/fund/QYLD. That's where this video is. You can jump in here, watch the video. We're not going to watch together. So I watched the video already. So he basically said they're buying all of the stocks that are in the NASDAQ 100. That's all of these right here. You can see all of their market price when they bought it, how many shares they hold. I'll zoom in a little bit here. How many shares they hold of it. So, you know, they're buying all the big boys, right? That's entertaining to me. I like that. But what they're doing is writing covered calls at the money. So you guys tell me why that's good and why that's bad. I can see it being good because you're going to get some really, really great premiums from that. But if that stock goes up, now most of these companies are stocks that go up. That stock goes up, you've written a covered call right at that the strike price, right at the price of the stock. So if that stock goes up, you'll generate the premium, but then they have to close that covered call where they're gonna have to pay out money to do that. So, you know, most of these are upward sloping companies. And so I'll give you an example, okay? Let's just pick a company, any company, something that we all kind of know here. Pepsi, okay? Pepsi. So let's say they go, oh, Pepsi, your share price is it 141? Oh, wow. $141, and we're going to write a call at $141. Well, in the next 5 days, or however long they go out, let's call in the next 5 days, it goes to 143. Well, they generated the premium, so they got that money in pocket, but now they got to close that option or roll it, which they won't do probably, but they got to close that option. To close that option, now they're $2 out, and they have to pay money to close that option. So you're not getting any upside with this. If this stock goes down $3, you're getting all of the downside of it. So yes, you're generating your premium, but no, you're not getting upside. And then if the stock goes down a little bit, you know, double whammy. So not a huge fan of it. And I mean, we'll see how it goes. It is brand spanking new. It just came out yesterday. But it's an interesting one. For me, it's a no. But, you know, I could be wrong. And this is not advice. It's just more of just kind of letting you know a little bit of information about it. I would highly recommend going to that link that I put in the chat there. I mean, you can go search it yourself. It took me 2 seconds. I typed in QYLD and then scrolled down and hit the link to go to the website. But yeah, I mean, I like their layout of their presentation here. Seems fairly simple to look at. But we'll see how it does, you know, month over month over month. That's for sure. But yeah, there you go. I wanted to talk about that just because I saw stuff on Twitter about it, and I thought it would be interesting to discover and uncover with you a little bit. But yeah, I could be wrong. I don't know. It's new. Everything that's new doesn't mean it's shiny. But everything that's new doesn't mean that it's wrong either. So make up your own minds on this. Oh, look at this. This is kind of cool. Talks about, oh, look at this. This is pretty detailed. I like that it talks about delta, gamma, theta, all of that stuff. This is good for like a rookie options trader. This is a great page for like a rookie options trader to look at it. That's cool. Oh, nice. They got a lot of really good information that you guys would probably feel better knowing this stuff. I would definitely recommend going to this page. I went to their website, scrolled all the way down, and I clicked on fact sheet right here. That's what brought this up right here. That's kind of cool. Boom. All right, it's 15 pages, but you know, that didn't feel like 15 pages to me. It's
got good reading, that's for sure. I like their website here. At Global X ETFs. This is my first time ever being there. That's for sure. I mean, this video kind of clearly explains it, but yeah, for me, it's too risky. You know what? It's similar to, somebody said HYLD in the chat. It's similar to HHIS as an example. Hold on, let me bring that up here. But they do it way different over at Harvest Canadian. They own the shares as well. But what they do is, I'll bring it over here. What they do is they write cover calls on 50% of the shares that they own. So you get some upside there, plus you get your premium. So the distribution's lower. It's 25 cents, but you aren't experiencing as much of the downside as you would with this kind of fund. So that makes sense. I'm just going to go into the chat here, catch up to you guys. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, what's up, Kev? My favorite YieldMax? I don't know if I have a favorite, just because, you know, favorite means that, like, I'm in love with it, I'm married to it. You know, MSTY has been very, very good to me. NVDY has been really good to me over the times. And I can share that with you guys here. But, you know, favorite right now is probably ulty at the moment, just because it's, you know, the one that I'm trying to build up. Hui's just been incredible so far. I love Hui. There's my 1 year, by the way. 1 year chart. Apparently, I've contributed $8,100. I didn't realize that. My rate of return 25%. That's good. I'll take that. Average dividends this 1 year period, $1,200. Holy smokes. That's crazy. I didn't know that either. This month really helped. 1,200. Oh, I mean, I had a few that peaked. Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense, eh? Like, look at these 11, 13, 13. And then you could see a year ago, 667. So far this month, 778. So better than a year ago. And we still have ulty to pay out. And we also have MSTY to pay me this month. So I'm guessing I'll get over $1,000 this month on a rough month for the funds, that's for sure. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, Mr. Hamilton. Yeah, HYLD. That's a good fund. Actually, Jeff, if you take a look at my all-time, you can see I had HYLD for a long time there, $493 in distribution so far. That would be nice. That would be nice. What's up, Wood? How you doing? That's true, Wood. I guess maybe they could do that. I wonder if that's something they will do, for sure. You know, that's very true. If I was doing it myself, and the problem is, right? I'll just come back to that. For me, I would be out of the money like 10, 20%. So odds are that that stock wouldn't reach that 10, 20% in the week or the 2 weeks. And then I would let it roll. I would let it expire worthless. These guys are investing in it at the money call. So if the stock is $100, they're setting their strike price at 100. So the only thing that stock could do is go up or down. Usually won't stay the same. So if it goes down, they could let it expire worthless. But if it goes up, then they've got to, I guess they could just let the shares go too. That's another option because they own the shares, right? I guess they could do that too and then rebuy. But that's money out of our pocket there too. Not our pocket. I'm not buying it. So. QYLD. Yeah, it's American, exactly. Hey, what's up, Prismo? Life's good over here. Life is good. Thank you for being here. Another Health and Wealth Royalty donator of the channel. Thank you so much. Everybody applaud Trismo. That's true. It's a lot of tech. It's the big boys of the U.S. stock market and HHIS. Hey, Forrest, how you doing? Welcome. QLDY. All right, I don't know why that was hard for me to say. Ulti Hui. PLTY is very, very popular. That's for sure. Oh, nice. 1,000 shares. That's cool. I'm up to 7. Oh, now I guess I could look. Okay, it's Saturday. My account would be updated. Let me just go take a quick peek. A quick peek at it over here. Give me a moment here. I am logging into it. Oh, nice. So I got $171 cash, which is going to go straight to the margin on Monday. And then ulti 776 shares now. And just to put that in perspective for you guys, I'll go into my chart over here. So I'll just slide up onto the screen for you. I haven't updated this because I just got the cash. So how many? 776. So yeah, 9 shares. My prediction was right. I would get 9 shares of ulti auto dripped. So that's cool. That's cool. I like it. I like it. Plus, I got the 150 plus to go over to the margin. The plan is paying off for my margin. The plan was to borrow 100 shares worth, which was $552 of ulti, and then pay it back with the distributions as fast as possible. Any excess cash then goes back into ulti in my TFSA. That's the plan so far. We're gonna see how it goes. Bum, bum, bum. Right on. Yes. Oh man, I can't do it. I just feel like I have a lisp every time I say that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Oh, there you go. TS people like the TSYY. I don't know. I just can't trust Elon Musk to say something crazy. But TSYY is definitely interesting for the people out there, right? That's the leverage fund, the 2x, I think. Not for me. I'm not into the leverage in that sense, that's for sure. Ulti Tuesday. Yeah. Nice. Very good. Very good. Oh, an experiment for JD Invest, everyone. I'm gonna open a new account, 5,000 and margin, bought 10,000 ulti YieldMax MSTY, gonna collect divs, pay 100% of the margin back, then do it again. That's kind of exactly what I'm doing, kind of, and exactly. So is that an oxymoron? Same thing, right? I'm doing it with 500 bucks though. So for me, I don't know if this is a good strategy because let me kind of talk it out with you here, okay? So I'm borrowing 500, and then the plan was take the distributions from all of the other funds and pay it off. But what happens to all of these other funds if we take a look at, I don't know, let's just pick MSTY because it's coming up this week, right? What happens to all of the other funds? What have we seen happen to most of the funds is that their distributions start getting lower and lower and lower. So I don't know if it's the greatest strategy to do that, but I'm playing it out just to see what happens. You can see like the last 5 payments now over at MSTY have been going down. But we know the reason why. It's because of the implied volatility is a little bit lower over at MSTR. And so, yeah, I'm not sure if it's the best strategy in the world. I'm just kind of testing it out myself over here, JD. So we'll see how it goes. Bum, bum, bum. XBTY. Tuesday payments are nice. That's for sure, right? That is for sure. Clive, I watched your video yesterday. I don't know if I commented. I definitely liked it. I like that you can show with Wealthsimple your account without showing your account numbers. Questrade, I cannot share it. It's super annoying. I would like to. I remember if you guys go back to one of my first videos ever, I showed my account. And when I premiered it, all my account numbers were on there. So I went into YouTube and edited. It took me like an hour and a half to blur out the account numbers because there's so many that show. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I just don't even show it anymore. I don't have the time for that. Nice. Oh, NVDY. Yeah. Right on. Granite Shares. I have their website sitting right here. Yeah, I actually got invited to I don't know if it's spam or not. We'll find out in the next couple days. I got invited to a Granite Shares event in California in October. But I don't know if it's spam or not. I haven't talked about Granite Shares for more than 2 seconds in my life. This right now is the most I've ever talked about them. People seem to really like them. They have so many income ETFs out there available. One thing I want to talk to them about if I get there is their website. I'm not a huge fan of their website. Leverage single stock. That's probably the one I was thinking about. Look at all of this. Leverage, leverage, leverage. Now, the downside to leverage, I like to be negative a little bit so that what was that song, Lowered Expectations? Is that when the market goes down, these really go down. So that's why for me, it's risky business, that's for sure. But in an up market, which is most of the time, right? The market tends to go up. Then they're great, that's for sure. People love the TSYY. You know what? Let's go look it up. TSYY. I mean, just initially looking at that, it doesn't look good. I'm gathering that's the X distribution date there, so that had something to do with it. That's nice. Up 6 cents in the last month. That's bad. But I know Tesla has had a rough time, right? Tesla. And then I mean, how did it do? April 4th was a big day for a lot of the market. April 4th till now. That was kind of the bottom of the whole market. It's down 34%. I mean, I'm not being sold on this. And then, payments wise, though, that's what you guys are all in it for, right? Is the income that it pays out. And okay, so 22 cents every week for the last 7-8 weeks, give or take 1 cent. That's nice. Especially. I just said especially. Especially on a lower share price, that is nice. But I mean, if you go look at that chart, where's the end? Right? Where's the end? Also, Tesla just went way up this week. This is why I don't like Tesla income ETFs, because it's hard to control with the massive spikes up and down. It's hard to have covered call strategies on it to make your ETF profitable. But I get the allure to it, that's for sure. You're getting your income, but there you go. Koi, people seem to like Koi as well. CONY or Coin, sorry. Let's go over the last month here. Up 12% in share price. That's good. It's good, but I know that didn't do. I mean, CONY also went up just a little bit in terms of this plus distribution. The last couple of days here really sunk that down because of the X distribution day. If we eliminate that, it had a good month, right? So right to here, so it was up 1.96% share price plus distribution, CONY, other than the X date there that just happened. XBTY. Boom, 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 boom. I'm looking. Oh, Granite Shares. Okay. Bringing it up top here. Probably the same thing, right? X distribution date in there. Kind of the same chart, though, that all of these other ones have. I don't love these types of charts that just keep going down, no end in sight. But paying out every week 40 cents, 40 to 47 cents on a $21 ETF. But, something is going to have to happen here. And as this share price goes down, so will the distribution. So something to pay attention to. That's for sure. I'm glad you guys brought it up. It's nice to look at this stuff, right? I could be wrong. too. I'm just a guy, just with my opinion, and this is supposed to be entertainment, not advice, just my opinion on things. And you guys have your own opinions as well. But and I mean, I'm kind of like preaching to my own choir here. If you take a look at CONY that I've had it for a year. MSTY, I've had it for 14 months. So, when like May of last year, something like that. NVDY, I've had for 17 months. So up here, my average price on NVIDIA is $27. So I'm kind of talking to myself here a little bit. Ulty's been good, especially the last 5 days. It's been good. Even more than 5 days, right? Like 7 days, it's been good. Paying out a good distribution, 9 cents, 4 or 5 weeks in a row. Yeah, 4 weeks in a row, 36 cents it's paid out. And yeah, share price is stabilizing. If this share price could stay like this for the rest of my life, I'd be real happy. That's for sure. Real happy. So I know that has a lot to do with your account balance, Philip. So if you have more money in your account balance, they provide you more money for margin. My account balance over at my brokerage is around 29,000, and I have, I think, 14,000 to spend on margin. Not that I'm going to do that, because that's foolish talk, and I have a family to support, bills to pay, and if the market crashes, I do not want to sell off to pay for that. So I'm going $500 at a time. MSTY coming in hot this Friday. Oh man, I don't know. They had a rough month. They just had a great closing of a call yesterday, though. 23 million in profit, something like that, and yeah, so that's good. But I don't know. I don't know what the distribution is going to be. Will it be the first month of under $1? Let's find out. I hope not. I want to pay back that margin plus add some more money to it, right? Oh yeah, so these weeklies, right? They pay out different days of the week. It's such a I love the idea. I hope those funds hold up though, and they are good. Wow, that's insane. What are you guys doing today, other than hanging out here with me for the next 30 minutes? Life's good. You can do anything fun? Tell me in the chat down below. I'll catch up to you guys. First update on the likes was 16 likes. Second update on the likes is 30 likes. Thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate you guys for hitting that. It gets more eyes on this type of video. Just trying to build my channel up to 10,000 subscribers. That's the immediate goal. I am at 97. Is this me here? What if I go like this? Boom. 9712. Ooh, there we go. I gained one more since the live went live there. 9,713 right now. If we take a look at my stats, and I know you guys love supporting, so that's why I bring it up. Look at the last 28 days, 886 subscribers. Look at the last like 2-3 weeks here. Been really, really low. But I have a feeling that has something to do with the market itself. When the market's not cooking, people aren't looking, and not hitting the subscribe. So if you can hit the like button, you're already subscribed. That's a big help to the channel to get more eyes on this channel. Under 300 people to go to get to that 10,000 plateau, and it is it's a big one for me, considering that I've only been doing this for a year. Let's go 365 days ago. Check out my numbers. I was getting 10 and 6 and that sort of thing. And then, I mean, if you look at my views a year ago, I was getting around 1,200 views a day. Fast forward to a year later, we're looking at around anywhere from 1,600 to like 10,000, which is good. That's for sure. Look at this day. Well, can I get to it? It's not letting me get to it. It was a big day. Over 8,000 views that day. But you can also see my content has started to pump out a lot more lately. So I appreciate the loyalty to the channel, everybody. hopefully I provide you good information. And if I do, you hit the like, subscribe, tell your friends, share these videos, things like that. Yeah, WPay for sure. People seem to like WPay too. Yeah. Hey, Raven, how you doing? Welcome. I tend to agree with you on this one because those are more stable share prices as well. They still consistently pay out. I tend to agree with you on that. I don't know. Maybe down the road I might switch over. Right now I'm still in that degenerate phase of trying to build income as fast as possible. Down the road, once I hit my targets, I'm going to start focusing on more of not blue chip, but just maybe more stable ETFs out there. HHIS is the one that I'm really kind of primed on and focused on up here in Canada just because it is so stable. The share price is going up as the market goes up. Plus, we're getting paid. But I mean, you need like 10 grand and it only pays you 250 bucks a month. So, you need, if you want to make $1,000 a month, you better pump that up to like 40 grand, right? Does that math play out? I think it's the right math in my head there. Monday is blocks. Yeah, blocks. Good stuff. Boom, 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 boom. That's true. That is true. Tesla, man, got the robots, got the auto taxi coming out. I always said if Tesla got back to 250, I would buy. It was working its way down to it. Here it is here. It was working its way down. There's 250 right there in April. But over these months right here, I was like, oh, come on, Elon, say something crazy. Because I wanted at 250, but it never got there. So I set my own target for it. If you go back a year here, see this level right here, 250, hit it and below twice in the last year here. And then 5 years is not the best way to look at it, especially on a Google chart. It's not the best way to look at it, but 250 is a number in my head. So if it ever gets to 250 again, I'm in. But I don't know if it will. We'll find out, right? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I love the experiment. I love it. What's the worst that can happen? For me, the worst that can happen is I lose 500 bucks. Hey, Good Life Growing. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. They say more ETFs than actual stocks. Is that what they say? Yeah. I am very bullish BTC. I mean, I keep buying. That's for sure. Next buy will be this Friday coming up. And then the next buy will be 2 Fridays after that. I did say if it got to 75,000 again, I would buy more. But will it get there? When I said if it got to 75,000, I would double what I have in it. Told a buddy of mine that too. He's like, when should I get into Bitcoin? And I just said, can't time the market. If you think it's going to be $13 million 10 years from now, then buy it right now. And, do what I'm doing is just averaging in, not taking the cheddar out of my macaroni and cheese over here, and just a little bit at a time. So I don't know if he's done it or not. I guess he hasn't, because I gave him my link for Coinbase to get, I think I get like $5 in Bitcoin if he does. $5. Woo! Big time. Uh-huh. It kind of is, isn't it? Right? So I have 2 other friends. I don't know if you guys are the same way. I talk about stocks all the time. And I have 2 buddies, close friends. One guy plays poker all the time. He's actually a pit boss at a casino. He might be watching this video later today. And he's like, oh, if I had won this tournament of poker or made money at this poker tournament, I was going to start investing. Just like, oh my goodness, right? I mean, that I play poker too. That's a controlled gamble, but a lot of variance in it. So it is somewhat to gambling. I mean, if you're picking things like the SPY, VOO, it's the odds are in your favor type of gamble. But if you're doing the stuff that we're doing over here, It's risky, that's for sure. It's the highest risk that they say, one of the highest risks out there. I'm sure there's other things that are more risky, but since April, yeah. So you probably had some of those lows. Yeah, Randy's in the house. Everyone, say hi to Randy. What's up, Randy? Thanks for joining us today. Glad you're here. SMCY also decent. Yeah, yes, it is. It should be pretty consistent. Interesting move. I don't know, you guys. You know me. I don't like dumping things for buying other things because it's like, you eat half your lollipop, just go eat another lollipop. Well, half your lollipop is gone. Man, that was a good analogy. It just came to me. What an analogy. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. Total returns. Yeah, see, Seeking Alpha has that. That's for sure. It's nice. For sure. Granite Shares has a new one. Micro Ami. Same here. I reinvest everything to yeah, I mean I can show you. Can I show you? Will this show me? Oh yeah, anything in blue is me taking money out. So if I go 1 year, you can see my contributions, but then usually when I contribute, I take that money back out the next month from the distribution. So you can see in April, I saw the low. I was like, I'm buying. Definitely said it on my channel here too. It worked out really, really well. And then I took the distributions out a little bit less than what I put in. And then contributions in June, in July, more contributions in August. I haven't put anything in September at all yet. Bum, 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 bum. TSLP. You guys love the Tesla, right? It's like my favorite thing in the world, calling it Tesla. I love calling it Tesla. I love calling Twitter. Oh man, have you guys watched any of the Elon Musk videos of him in like China when like they were giving away the cars and dancing? What a guy. That's true. I'm not charting total return. We looked at it though. We looked at the charts. We looked at distributions. It's very true. Very true. Does it work out as a positive? It's the only thing I want to look at, right? Total returns. Absolutely. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. In the essence of time, I'm not going to look it up, but if you guys are into the T's and the Teslas, then take a look at all of them before you make a decision. Yeah, same. I got 3 Bitcoin things on my account. I have MSTY, I have CONY, which is crypto, but mostly Bitcoin. I have Bitcoin, right? Those are 3 things. Dump the CONY. Yeah. We'll see how long it takes to pay me back. I made a video on it the other day here. Can I go like this? Boom, boom, boom. There it is. CONY. There's my CONY, right? I'm going to call it 4,054 invested into it because of the drip shares. My personal cash in it is 29.60, and so far it's paid out 15.99 back. So, a few, let's call it like what 6 months to get my 29.60 back, and then let's call it like a year and a half, 2 years to get my total amount back. Plus, that's now going over to like ulty as an example, which is now paying me more money too. Finally in the green? Good for you. I'm in the green on the ulti here as well. There's my ulti. This has not been updated, by the way. I have 9 more shares of it, which may have lowered my average cost just by a hair, not by much. So we won't talk about that. But this hasn't been updated yet. So this is not included in my total distribution so far. If I go to my passive and I scroll down and I go to ulti, 502, whatever that is in US. So I don't know, 420, something like that. Now I have to know. 502 Canadian to US. $502, 364. 364 so far in distribution. So there you go. 364. And my total cost so far is going to be, about whatever that math is up on there as well. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Bum bum. Just scrolling through the chat here, everybody. Nobody told me what you're doing today. I need to know. Keep me updated. Let's go personal here a little bit. Hey, Orderly, how you doing? Curve? Oh, I meant to look up Curve up top here. I didn't do it. $20 a share. I don't know if it's gonna happen. If that's ever gonna happen. Oh, I like it. Yeah, don't talk about Fight Club. You guys heard my story before, eh? How there was a home invasion up the highway for me, pretty far up the highway, and the rumor is that the guy had $1 million in Bitcoin, and so 2 carloads of people kidnapped them, and like kidnapped the wife, and then another car kidnapped the husband. And there's pictures of the husband in his underwear walking down this country road, forest. It's like forest where I live, right? Forest. And the guys were escaping, and they caught 8 of them out of the 11 that went to kidnap these people for their Bitcoin. So don't talk about Bitcoin. Exactly. It's like Fight Club. You don't share how much Bitcoin you have for security reasons. I don't have a lot. You want to come take my Bitcoin? Gladly. Go for it. Whatever you want to do. But I will fight you. I will. The fault. Philip, I'm skipping your comments, but everybody else can read them. There you go. I like that. I also tell my friends. I tell my friends as well to raise awareness, right? I tell them to. Hey, that's not bad. 623. Oh, it's at 562 right now, something like that. So you're off a buck. Not too bad. Yeah, that's cool, Miles. Good for you. That's great. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. That's good. Total return 28% since April. That's great. 28% is great, don't you think? For total return. Thanks for sharing that. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Thank you. Clive, I got into ulty in June. Much fun for 2 months, then jumped in. Nice. Yeah, it's been rough over the last few weeks of share price going down a little bit, but yeah, I hear you. I'm skipping some comments here, guys, just to catch up. WPay is definitely interesting out there, that's for sure. Uber driver for the wife. Very good. How's it going, Joseph? Very good. I don't know what we're doing. It's looking like it's gonna be just the perfect day to be outside. I like to be outside. I'm definitely gonna go find some plastic for my garden, for my tomatoes that are all green still. Just pound some posts in, put the plastic over, make my makeshift greenhouse for them so they can continue to produce red tomatoes. Oh, nice. Going to the gym? What are you working out? Upper, lower, whole body? Very good. I've started to work out a little bit here too. I need to get into it. The gut is getting too big, and I need to bring it down a notch or two. Premier League. Oh, this is the time of year, isn't it? Good stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, like the thick salt, right? Focusing on ulty. Yeah. I love it. Let's make it happen. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's good to know. There you go. I mean, Misty's been going down in share price. So has Mr. Volatility low. That sort of thing. Yeah, very good. Well, that would be cool if he had an all-in-one, eh? SpaceX especially would be really great to have there. I love the rocket companies. They're risky, but I had Astra, which was it's not a company anymore on the stock market because of a boom in the sky. But Rocket Lab, very exciting stuff, that's for sure. I can't believe how much you guys have commented so far. Thank you very much for doing that. Hopefully it's entertaining to some of you out there. Ulty sitting right here, 567. Not bad, not bad. Ah, it will though. That's the thing with Tesla. That is the thing. It will matter because it does this. Look at this. It does this. Dips and buys and goes ups and down. And so price matters to me. I'm waiting. And if it never happens, it never happens. See, I would have to take money out of something else to put it in there. And I don't know if you guys are similar to me. Whenever you buy, it always goes down. So I'm waiting. I am waiting. It's 150 bucks. It's got to go down. It's got to have some bad news. Here's some things that have happened. Slower sales in China. BYD picking up their sales in China, right? So a lot of people out there still think it's just a car company. And so when they see those slower than usual car sales, the stock goes down. So whenever those reports come out, whenever Elon gets on the earnings reports and as high as a kite, the stock goes down. I've been a part of it many times and watched it happen live. Whenever they came out with the robots dancing and serving drinks, the stock goes down. So we will see. We will see. It's going to be one of the best or the biggest AI companies in the world, I would say, if not already there. But we will see. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Just patience. Dun, 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 dun. That's awesome. That is awesome. HHIS. HHIS is just King Daddy, right? It's so good. Hey Wesley, how's it going? Which one do I feel the most confident with? I don't know if I feel confident with all of them. I'm kind of pessimistic with the whole market right now. That jobless claim thing is really kind of catching my attention, right? As that goes, more people without jobs, the stock market's going to go down. You would think. But I mean, I like Hui a lot. It's been really, really good for me. PLTY is great. That's for sure. Those are two of the singles that are doing very, very well. Yeah, those two are like top of list for me. And then for the mix them all up, Chippy, been very good. Chippy, CHPY, been very, very good. Ulty's just kind of exciting. I mean, the 9 cents every week is great, especially on $5 and what did I just see there? 71 cents or whatever it is. I like what Brad from Income Architect said yesterday to Mike Coe. He said, I don't like Ulty because I like to buy funds where I like the stocks in those funds. And he's like, I don't like really any of the stocks inside of Ulty. So that kind of makes sense to me too. And he personally likes oh my goodness, which one is it? GDHL, GPDY. Let me look it up. I got it right here. Bum, 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 bum. Going to the top, going to here. He likes GPTY. No, he likes LFGY. That's the one he said in his video yesterday because he likes some of the stocks that are within it. So that's the one he likes. But that's a good way of thinking about it too. Is if you don't like the stocks in the underlying or in the fund, don't do it, right? But you know which ones don't get talked about often on YieldMax is Feet and Fivey. Dorsey Wright. I mean, they're picking the top 5 stocks out there. And then they're also picking the top 5 YieldMax funds out there too on those. So that could be an interesting one down the road. Oh, silver. Reaching all-time highs. Bum, bum, bum. Who you betting on, Philip? Seattle? I know you're a West. Oh no, GME. I had it too for a while. I couldn't do it. I had to get out of there. But they are buying Bitcoin, and they had $4 billion in cash, right? They're buying Bitcoin. Could be a good move. Holy smokes, I'm catching up to you guys over here. I'm just flying through. Not a gambler, but I love high risk. Yeah, samesies. Hashtag samesies. Head over to roulette. Yeah, exactly. What about first and 12 and second and 12? How about that? What about that? And then you got 2/3 of the board cover except for the zeros. Cloudy? Sunny day here. Beautiful day. Miles. That's great. That's pretty funny. I didn't put the tunes back on. What's this one? There we go. Tunes are going back on. That's pretty funny, Miles. He does. He goes over and he plays at Playground Poker in Montreal, but different than what you're saying. Hey, what's going on? I don't know. How do I say your name? Ghislaine? Ghislaine. Excuse me. Yeah, you know what? I can say the things I do know. Their calls got blown through, so they had to pay to close those options. I know that happened a few times, so maybe that had something to do with it. Which also means that their calls were too close to the share price. So the strike price was too close to the share price. So when Coinbase goes up, it can't. It's like capped. Does that make sense? So those are two reasons why that could have happened. There's like we're having like a karaoke in my house behind me here. I think I'm gonna join them shortly here. Throw on some Journey. Can I get that high? Just a small town girl? So did I. I can't get enough. I cannot get enough of Tesla. It's the best thing in the world. I love Tesla. He's sitting right next to Elon. Man. Oh, high five, Wood. I completely agree. That was one of the funniest things that has ever happened. I encourage you to go find all of the Tesla memes out there. They're the best. So good. And then they got in a fight. And then, what's her name? Is she from New York? And when that clip where she said, "Oh, the girls are fighting." Oh, that was so good. Because they say women are unpredictable and they can't be in politics. And then these two, the girls are fighting. She said that was one of the best lines of all time. Dun, dun. Hey, see you, more sugar. Thanks for being here, buddy. Have a great night or day. Have a good day. It's daytime. I'll let you guys chit chat there. 116,000 on the old Bitcoin right now. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. Yeah, yesterday was at 115. Are we going to 200,000 before the end of the year? I don't think so. Maybe 130 though, eh? Let's go. I mean, for me, I got in January. That's still March. Let's go January. Oh man, where was I for this? And you guys were around. Back in January, it was like January 1st I bought in. And I said if it goes to 75,000, I'm doubling in. Boom, I hit it for 30 minutes on April the 9th. 30 minutes I hit 75,000. I didn't get it. I wasn't watching. I got it at 76,000. I doubled in. Still don't have a lot of money in it, but it's fun. It's fun to contribute just a little bit to it. That's for sure. Boom, boom, boom. 7 days a week would be good. Hey, have a good day at work. Zigo, Florida. Hopefully you have a great day. Got to go to Costco. Oh, Ben, terrible day for Costco. Don't do it on a Saturday. You're crazy. Over here, if I go Monday nights, it's like me in the store. Nobody else is around. I can run around. I can glide on my cart. Picture that. I had Costco for a while when they had that special dividend, and then I got rid of it. But, I mean, that would have been a great one. Teaching piano? Nice. Very cool. That's great. You're working, JD? Have a good day at work, buddy. Good luck. Make it the best day of your life. Have fun with it. Oh, wow. Jeez, good for you. So you're going to be gone for a few days then? Cool. Chores and errands. Yeah, I'm going to go do the dishes after. By doing the dishes, I mean put them in the dishwasher. Working from home. Oh, man, I work from right here. Actually, I go like this. Here's my work. You ready? There. That's where I work from, right there. For now. The goal is to quit that job as soon as I sell a few houses. Actually, I had a lead in the real estate world. She wants to sell her property, but she's dealing with family that may not want to sell the property. So talked to her 2 weeks ago. She said, I'm not there for another 2 weeks. So that was this morning. I called her. She's like, nope, still not there. We're dealing with a lot of stuff. I'm hoping to be there 2 weeks. And I said, no pressure, but I hope I can be your person and give you a reliable service. I'm in the area. I know the community. I know the market. She said, absolutely. And so I was like, I'm going to call you back on Friday, 2 weeks from now. Are you okay with that? She said, oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. So I think it's a solid lead in the real estate world. If we get what we want to get for it, it's like after all the money I got to pay out, taxes, brokerage fees, blah, 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 all this stuff. It would be around a $17,000 commission. So there you go. I'm fighting for it, right? Let's make it happen. Daddy wants to retire from his actual job and become a full-time real estate agent and YouTube superstar. I couldn't say that without laughing. June's in the house. High five, June. How you doing? Or is it Yoon? Is it a soft J? I don't know. No. Misty is done paying twice. Misty just paid twice in August. I don't know if there's any other groups to pay twice anymore. Wouldn't that make sense that Group A would be the next one to pay twice? Something like that. Hey, no worries, Philip. I'm glad that I'm here. I'm excited to do lives. I love lives. I think it's a lot of fun. And plus, we get to chat, right? My buddies, they don't want to chat about this stuff for long term. So you guys are my online buddies. I like chatting with you. It's good times. Good times. I think it's good to learn a little bit. I learned a little bit today. TSYY. I learned a little bit about that. Boom, 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 boom. Too old for growth. I can't grow anymore. Oh, there we go, Wolf. Wolf knows it. Yeah, it would be Group A. I don't have anything in Group A. I mean, I got ulty, which is every week, but nothing in Group A. $41. There you go. Oh, you're doing those two. There you go. Those three. Cool. We'll see how those do for you. BM&R, Tommy Lee special. Total return 29%. Okay, that's very good, right? If you could look at that long term over a year, if it just keeps maintaining at 60% over the year, I would take that all day. Let's hope so, right? Let's hope so. Using 1 week's disco to pay for my wife's new Jeep. Boom! It's huge. I love it. Yeah, that's great. Oh, that's a great, everybody. See this comment? Where is it? Where's the comment? Right down. Where's my camera? Down there. Great comment. Good advice right there. I love that. Then we go to the opposite. Oh my goodness. Oh, it so does have a lot coming soon. That's great. Oh, GDXY. Hey, what's up? The best? GDXY, gold hitting all-time highs as we speak. $4,000 an ounce. Psycho. It's crazy. Gold rush season coming up here in the next couple months, probably in January. We'll be listening to Parker Schnabel talk about how gold's hitting all-time highs. They gotta get as much gold as possible in this season of gold rush. Oh, good for you. That's good to hear. Yeah, Elon. Well, no, didn't he just get a bill? $1 billion from the company? He's going to reinvest it all. Yep, agreed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. 3,200 shares. They are very good. Very good. I can't believe how many times you guys have commented today. You guys are on fire. It's very difficult to keep up. I'm trying my best over here. BTC in July 2024. Nice. So I was like a year and a half behind you. Man, isn't that cool though? To see it go up. Finally, something you invest in going up. Good, right? Feels good. Doing the dishes right now, Vladimir? Hand washing. Man, we had a dishwasher died around Christmas. I bought every paycheck for 4 paychecks. I bought a new appliance. That's how they all went out at the same time. It's like they conspired. I had to hand bomb those dishes, and I was like, actually, I just told the story at our bus stop yesterday. Costco was supposed to deliver it and had a huge snowstorm. They're like, oh, we can't make it. And this is Friday night. Can't make it till Monday. And I was like, where is the warehouse? I will go pick it up. And so it was half an hour south of us. So I was like, screw it. Threw down the seats in the SUV, drove a half an hour south, picked it up, installed it ourselves, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Installing a dishwasher is a pain because of the hydro issue there. But, and boom, we were washing dishes 2.5 hours later. Hey, there you go. Granted shares pays 5 times. Good to know. Gold Rush, me too. I can't get enough of it. I watch all of those. Deadliest Catch, Gold Rush. What else do I watch on that channel? Todd, what's his name? Hoffman. I love Juan and Freddie. Can't get enough of those guys. They're too nice. I'll watch all those shows, man. Oh, thanks, man. I hope you win it. I hope you win it. That'd be amazing. BM&R? Yeah, no doubt. Tommy Lee, man. I love Tommy Lee. I love listening to Tommy Lee. NVYY would be NVIDIA. You're getting hangry. Oh, man, me too. I'm going to take off here shortly. I'm 12 minutes over my time. Good for you, Wolf. Good for you for bringing in the cash over to like a cash account. I think that's really smart to do. I caught up. Holy smoke, that was a lot. The goals for each weekly was for them to buy 1 new share. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Can I give a small shout out to YieldMax Mindset? Sure. What is that? What are you talking about? Is it like a channel? Is it your channel? I haven't got any comments or texts from the other half here, but I'm watching my phone to be like, end it. We have things to do today. How are we doing on the likes train? 42 likes, everybody. Thank you very much for doing that. If you are just joining us, we talked about high yield distribution, ETFs. We talked about some stocks. We had some fun. We chatted a lot about a lot of different things here. 42 likes is good. Of course, I want to get that to 50. If you haven't hit it yet, look at the views coming in here. We had 350 views last hour. So far this hour, 44. And if you're bored right now, go check out some of the content I put out. Yesterday, I did a whole portfolio update. Day before I did Ulty Season 1, Episode 11. There's 11 episodes for you to sit around and watch today. If you go to the comments, and then if I go to get rid of this, there's last week's video sitting in there. Also, my buddy Spine Ticks here, you guys. Spine Ticks. He will be live tonight around 10:30 to 11 Eastern PM. Him and his bros talking about sports cards and talking about comics and sports, things like that. Always a fun watch, man. They are actually really funny. Good times hanging out in that room. I'll be there tonight chit-chatting with them for a bit. But yeah, good times. Good times. Oh, the best. Give it to me. Put it in the, you know what, after the video, go put it in the comments. I'll definitely go subscribe and put it in right now too. Nicole, welcome. Good morning to you. You're probably just waking up over there. Hope you're doing great. I heard it's cloudy. What's it called? The best? YieldMax Mindset? Can we look it up right now? YieldMax Mindset? It's funny, a few people have reached out to me and said, hey, I'm starting a channel. Can you give me a hand? And so I've helped out a few channels with how to do things. What? That's not a new channel? 3,200 subscribers? 3,223 now. For me, I like channels that show their face. Personally, don't be a wimp. Show your face. But I'll watch it. I'll check it out. Don't be a wimp. That's not a small channel. The best 3,200. That's pretty good. Pretty good. AO 43. Very good. Thumbs up for us. Thank you very much. Thanks, Clyde, for being here. Thanks, Ben. Thank you, everybody. Wolf, Richard. Just going through the Philip. Zigo, Florida. Have a good day at work. Hope you stay safe on the roads over there. Who else I got in here? Wesley, thank you very much for being here. Vladimir Trismo. Gislin, thank you very much. Raven Loft, thank you very much for being here. Richard. Clive, I don't know if I said your name already, but double Clive. Clive, you're very good to the channel. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Just so you know, every time you get a like on your video, one of them is me. Keep the content coming, buddy. It's getting better, actually, Clive. It's getting better. That's for sure. June, thanks for being here. Everybody, thank you so much for a lovely Saturday together over here. Guero isn't here. He's working. But yeah, enjoy your Saturday. I might post a short later with what I'm up to if anything exciting happens. But I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday, and we will talk to you again next time. Bye for now.